To this Monday edition of Lunch with the Shark. A new day, a new week, May 11th. Happy Mother's Day to every single mother out there that is watching us, to your mom, to your aunts, to anybody, every single mother, happy Mother's Day. And we have a new week. We are actually almost halfway through May. Can you believe it? Time is flying by. And today we're going to talk a lot about why a mentor, why a coach, why advisors. Since I can remember, one of my favorite movies has been, and it's Mary Poppins, the original one, the previous one, not the new one. The new one was okay, blah, but the original Mary Poppins. I don't know why, but I actually can relay a lot to what Mary Poppins it's all about. People might say that it's not about this, but hear me out. Mary Poppins was actually a mentor to Mr. Banks and a coach to the kids. Do you see how she could play both sides? She mentored Mr. Banks and she coached the kids. He gave a lot of life lessons to Mr. Banks. Not to the kids. To the kids, she coached them. She held their hand and walked them through different scenarios. So when she first got to the Banks' house, she actually first assessed the situation. She figured out a program. She gave advice and example, changed the way some people think, and then she moved on. So, how can we see that in our businesses, in our endeavors, and the things that we start? Many people think that getting a coach, a mentor, an advisory board, it's not necessary. And mostly because you have your heads up your asses, your ego is on the way, and you think you know everything. You hate when somebody comes to you and gives advice, not opinions. They just give you advice on how to move forward, but because you know everything, you don't follow that advice. That is very expensive. It's very expensive in your mind, and that's my belief, that hiring or getting an advisory board, a mentor, or a coach, it's very expensive when it comes to los dineros, with money. But you don't know how expensive it is not to have one. I'm going to give you 3 facts and 3 things that why should you hire a coach, a mentor, and or get an advisory board. Let me start by saying that if you looked at pretty much every single top 100 Fortune companies, they have a board of directors. What does that mean? That means that there's different type of individuals advising the executives on those companies. What is it that they do? They sit around a table. Right now, they sit at their through Zoom communication or Skype or whatever method of communication is, and they actually do sort of a hot seat with a CEO, CFO, COO, and all those CEOs in the company. And what they do is they advise them how to move forward. Sometimes they don't see face to face. Sometimes there's a lot of discrepancies, there's a lot of arguments, but at the end, they're always looking for the best of the company, okay? So having a mentor, having a coach, having an advisory board, number 1, learn from an unbiased point of view. What does that mean? It means that you're going to have people with different beliefs than yours advising you or telling you how to solve the problem that you have at hand. What do I mean? I mean that your beliefs get maybe on the way on the decisions that you make because you think that those decisions are the best ones for your company based on your beliefs. Okay? If you have a different type of mindsets, okay, which each advisor or consultant or mentor has, they're going to actually advise you based on actual beliefs and on their experience, okay? And they mean more issues than you can imagine similar to yours. And I say, please take this as similar, okay? Not every situation it's identical, okay? Similar. So you'll have different point of views. You have different unbiased individuals advising you on what to do, okay? Number 2, and this is something that we do not accept, being held accountable. Being held accountable so you can face your fears, move out of your freaking comfort zone. I don't know if you realize, but everything is redundant, but it is not. Think outside the comfort zone. You be accountable. Your ways of thinking, your belief, move your ass, taking your head out of your ass because your ego is on the way, knowing everything. Dude, come on. If everything is redundant, there's a reason, okay? You must be held accountable for your actions and for the lack of actions. Coaches or mentors, a coach will actually tell you what to do, okay? A mentor will guide you so you come up with the solution. So you come up with what is it to be done, okay? That's a difference, okay? You have a coach, but you don't have a mentor, you must go get a mentor. You have a mentor, but you don't have coaches, you must go get a coach, okay? So you need to be accountable. Coaches challenge you on your business, challenge you on how to get more leads, challenge you on how many freaking calls have you made on this Monday morning to generate leads, to close sales. How many, what's the goal on leads that you're going to call this week so you can generate revenue? Okay? That's what a coach does. They hold you accountable. So your board of directors, your board of directors tell you, come on, your goal in revenue are $20 million. But they're not going to tell you how to do it. It's your job to tell you to do it. It's not on you alone to do it. You have your CEO, your CFO, all your directors that are going to help you achieve that goal. But you're accountable to someone, not just to yourself. If it's just yourself, I probably advise you on posting on Facebook, on any social media, your goals. Because if you don't reach them, they judge you. And you don't want to be judged. Okay? That's what accountability is. Okay? You need to tell the world what are your goals, what do you achieve. Okay? Not for them to point fingers and tell you, oh, you did not achieve them. No. It's for you to be responsible on achieving that. Number 3, your business and personal goals will align. What do I mean with it? Okay, a coach, for instance, will tell you, okay, we're going to set a goal for your business. If you reach $1 million a month in revenue, okay, you're going to be rewarded by what is it that you want? Oh, I want to travel. Okay, you're going to be rewarded with a allowance or a bonus of $10,000 to any place you want to go in the world. You see how your goals are aligned? You see how your business goals are aligned with your personal? I call them carrots. Okay? What's the carrot? What's the carrot that you receive when you reach that business goal? What's the carrot you receive when you reach that personal goal? Maybe I want to get out of bed at 6:15 a.m. in the morning and I achieve that goal every single day for the last month. What is it that you want, or what's going to be your reward, the pat in the back that you're going to get by doing that? But if you only know that goal, Tell it to your wife, to your husband, to your partner, whoever. Accountable. They're gonna hold you accountable. They're gonna tell you, hey, dude, get out of the freaking bed. It's 6:14 and you need to go walking. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's a coach, a mentor, or an advisory board. They're not just there to make your life miserable. If you think they're there to make your life miserable, come on. They're not. Your ego, it's on the way. Okay? So, 3 things. Very easy. Coach, mentors, advisory boards. You'll have different opinions, different point of views. You're going to be held accountable. And your personal and business goals are going to align. Plain and simple. Okay? So, I'm going to end up today's Lunch with Shark with this quote. Everyone needs a coach, whether it's a top-level executive, a graduate student, a homemaker, homeless person, or the President of the United States. Tony Robbins. See you tomorrow with another Lunch with the Shark. Ciao.